Alright guys, this is going to be the Nickel 335. The play is going to be SS Mike Cross. And this play is the perfect complement to our Crash 2 and 2-man under type blitzes. The reason that I say that is the people that we typically are blitzing on the left-hand side are now going to be in coverage. We are shifting the power of our formation. Whereas previously, in the other two plays, the main focal point was we were getting B gap off the left or outside off the left. With this play, we are either going to get A gap on the left or B gap on the right. The main benefit to this is instead of it being a cover 2 or a 2-man under type shell, this is actually a cover 3. And in addition to that, we are now covering the two people that we had to blitz in order to make this a consistent blitz in Crash 2. So as you'll see right here, you'll see that the linebacker and the corner are simply in zones. You will also see that we are getting, I guess that it's either A or B gap. I guess might be B gap heat on the left. But we are also getting B gap heat from the safety on the right as well. Now, obviously our coverage is weak to the right, but our coverage is strong to the right in the other plays. So that is why this makes up the perfect little complement. And honestly, this is the type of play as to why we are really who we are. We scheme everything together, and we don't just leave you guys with a blitz. I mean, anybody can find a blitz. They can put it on YouTube. They can put it in an ebook. But what we do is we scheme things together, and we give you the full package. You're not just going to be stuck blitzing the same people over and over again. With this type of scheme, you're going to be able to confuse your opponent. In theory, what a smart player would do if they saw Crash 2 and 2-man under, they would come out in a formation like this, a trips formation to the left. Reason being is we can't set up that blitz and have two guys trying to guard three receivers. You simply can't do that. But with this complement, we are still generating pressure. We are still bringing great heat, but now we are shifting the focus in who is coming free and who is still in coverage. So, enough of the ramble. We're going to get into the actual setup. So, the play, as I mentioned, is going to be SS Mike Cross. We will come out in a same trips tight end type of formation, and that's honestly going to be the type of formation you really want to run this against. So you're going to base a line, show blitz, same thing as we were doing. We're going to want to play on this middle linebacker, zone him out, crash the defensive line down, re-blitz the outside linebacker on the right, and zone out the linebacker on the left. When you do that, as you'll see here, you tend to get B-gap pressure on the left as well as pressure from the right. So in this case, we're doing it again. Now this time I did not base align. So you can run it when you don't base align. It just, as you see here, it tends to try to come B-gap on the right more consistently. So I would recommend doing this with the base align type look. If you wanted to, you could still move this corner over. Doesn't truly matter. You could disguise the blitz that way. But as you see, nice D-end B-gap pressure. So we'll go ahead, we'll run it again. Now this is one thing I wanted to note on. If you click off of this linebacker and just don't move him, he's going to try to set in this gap for whatever reason. I have no idea why, but he will. So you need to make sure you click on him and bring him back, maybe was that 7 yards away. That way it doesn't give away your tell. A smart opponent might pick up on that. But as you see, the pressure will, if it doesn't come B-gap on the left, it will come through the right B-gap with that safety. That's just how the play itself works, and I hope you guys enjoy. We'll go ahead, we'll show the replay one more time. Now in this case, I have subbed in Trey Waynes for more speed. Ideally, you would want a safety in that spot. Corners do tend to miss the tackle. They won't always miss a tackle, but sometimes they will. So defense on Mutt where you have 96 speed safeties and stuff like that, that is really what you want.